Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kemi and you are watching Sincerely KSO. If it is your first time to this channel, I'd like to welcome you. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back, my darlings. We are going to be watching Pay It Forward, and it's from the year 2000. First time watching, it was requested by a patron to this channel, and her name is Sharp Girl. Thank you so much, Stephanie, for requesting this. I call her Stephanie. She likes to be known as Sharp Girl in the comment section. So if you see someone called Sharp Girl, you know it's Stephanie. I want to thank her for support. She's been a patron for quite some time, and I want to say thank you. She wanted me to actually watch Young Sherlock Holmes, but it just arrived. You can see I haven't even taken it out of its wrapping at all, so it just arrived. But this was the replacement that she sent ahead, just in case it didn't get here on time. I'll be watching both. If you're new to this channel and you would like to watch full-length reactions, please head over to Patreon. The details are in the description part of this channel and all my videos, so you can watch whatever it is that you feel like. I've got a Google link that I've made available to everyone, so you could go into that link and see the reactions that I've done, the movies that I've watched. Even if you don't find them on this channel, they're over there on Patreon. Full-length reactions, unedited, just fantastic time. We have a fantastic time over on Patreon, so do consider joining us over there. I'm plugging my Patreon channel because some of you might be new to what I'm doing and you don't know what I've done. To avoid making a request that has already been done, just head over to the Google link and browse through, see my body of work. All right, over on Patreon, I've got a variety of tiers. Every tier gets your reaction, so don't think by joining the first tier you get nothing. No, every tier gets your reaction of some sort. So just that at the top tier you get everything in the previous tiers, including a specific film reaction request. This headband, I'm struggling with it right now. I'm sorry if I keep moving it, because when it stays behind your ears, it like hits against the bones there, and it's so uncomfortable. But I love headbands, if you've noticed. All right, so Pay It Forward, first time watching, and as always, I hope we all enjoy.
So I'm with the press. How long have you guys been here? Where'd he go?
Your car. It told you to get out of there. How can you see them trying to do something as serious as this and you're like, is it other asking questions so you can... Yes, you deserve. Whose car is that? Whose cop car is that? 587. You deserve.
Having a little car trouble? It's the Jag.
You give me a brand new Jaguar and you don't want anything?
Lack of brook. I'll be in touch.
Whoa, what is this? What do you want me to kill your wife or something?
Kill your wife?
Call it generosity between two strangers.
You want me to get in this car? No way, it's probably gonna blow up! Sort of.
Cool blade, huh? I want to see it. It's gonna kill you. I got peppers.
Like, he's so small. What's that on his face? Is it like a burn?
Apparently, none of you have ever seen a new teacher before. Now, some of you might think you can't get across this bridge fast enough. To be late for your first class on your first day of school. On time, no excuses. There is a world out there, and even if you decide you don't want to meet it, it's still going to hit you right in the face. What does the world mean to you?
That's only like 2 miles away from me.
Trevor.
Maybe Trevor is absolutely right. Why should we think about the world? I mean, after all, what does the world expect of us?
Expect.
Of you. My God, boys and girls, he's absolutely right. Nothing. I mean, here you are, you can't drive, you can't vote, you can't even go to the bathroom without a pass from me. You're stuck right here in the 7th grade.
We're screwed.
Unless, and you can start that all year long.
It's like so.
Big.
So what? There must be. How about
Possible.
possible?
I was great. I said that.
You can surprise us. It's up to you. If there is a word you hear that you don't understand, there's a dictionary at the front of the room.
That's
and
not
there
the
are these
teacher
dictionaries,
answer.
which you will carry with you at all times.
So you'll like flunk us if we don't change the world. What you ever do to change the world?
I became a teacher. Well, that's a good question.
Well, Trevor, I get a good night's sleep. I eat a hearty breakfast. I show up on time. And then I pass the buck to you.
Pass the book to you. I inspire the next generation. That's what he does. He inspires the next generation. John Bon Jovi? Really? I don't know.
What time do you get off?
Only I weren't married. How'd it go? Are you there?
Yeah.
So you know I didn't have a choice.
You never chose.
So Trev, what are you doing?
He's making something
Nothing.
to eat. Because you're not home.
I'm eating it.
Good.
Oh my God, this boy's gonna... You see? This is why you don't leave your kids alone. This is why you don't leave your kids alone at home. Oh my God. She wants to smoke. She wants to drink. Oh, I see.
My friend's coming in to take a shower, okay?
Okay.
Is that his own assignment? He brought in a homeless man to him.
Come on. I'll make some eggs. I'll have some too. Trevor, wait a minute. I'm sorry. You're right. Listen, sit down for 1 minute. I want us to get along.
Sorry. I can't. Thanks
I
a
said,
lot.
what? Get out!
To the bus?
Yes. No. I
No,
got
wait.
it.
Oh. You said he could come in and take a shower.
I never said
Yes,
that.
you did. You said okay.
I said it's okay to let a strange man into my
He's
bathroom.
my friend.
Who's Mr. Simonette? Hey, I'm talking
He's
to you.
my teacher.
No, she came to school. She came to the teacher. You told my son to bring a homeless man into my house. It's my bathroom. Oh my God.
Mr. Simonette?
Yes, I'm Eugene. Excuse me?
What did you tell my son to make him bring a homeless man into my house? Arlene
Okay.
McKinney, my boy is in your social studies class. Trevor?
Yes, he's very attentive. He's very exigent.
Tell me why my kid brought a bum into my house.
I have no idea.
Bullshit!
I'm all the way down here to ask me what the assignment is. Very good
You give an
assignment.
assignment you don't think they can do? What kind of teacher are you?
I didn't say that, you know. They make attempts. Every now and then they clean up a little graffiti before they lose
Hey,
interest.
this is my kid. You don't know him.
Clearly you don't.
You tell him he can do something, he's gonna believe you.
Well, you know, they probably won't do that because I fill a very excellent quota. Mrs. McKinney, why don't you put down in writing your little and loud complaints, and I'll make sure they get put in the suggestion box.
Can I help you with something, miss?
Hey, hold up, man. Come on, I've been waiting all day for you. stocking stuffer.
Are you going to tell me you can't accept it?
No, what is this? Come on, for real. An attack of total out. You could tell me a reason or I could make one up. Mine will be a lot more interesting, I promise. Plus, she's in a lesbian relationship, I think, just to piss me off.
Honey, you're not that important.
She's very scared.
I will let you know.
Somebody has to see her.
I'm going to record all this bullshit. You need to help her right now. I got your back, sis. Oh, bitch, you still here? Oh, shit ain't funny now, is it?
Wait a minute, you and this lowlife are in this chain of do-good? Hey, the guy. What was the guy's name?
Hey! I know somebody's in here. Oh. Move one.
I'm just gonna open the door, okay? Now that it works.
I didn't ask for your help. You stay right there.
Please, I don't like guns. Well, it's clothes and shoes, and I got the job off it. You ever been on the street? That's when you know that you've messed your life up.
What you're trying to do, paying back Trevor.
I'm not allowed to pay back Trevor.
Somebody else.
That's me. And that's 3 people. So I'd do it for them.
7, so I'm not really good at math, but it gets big really fast.
It's a great idea. Great. So simple.
Overly utopian idea. Look that word up.
He talked to you about this?
We've had our discussions.
But my mom said now they're gonna put us on some list. So she hung up.
All the kids in China to jump up and down at the same time.
The goal being to knock the Earth off its axis. And it really is the first new idea that also, given to easy praise, I would call that.
No.
No? You're not even really all that nice.
Well, it was a slip-up, and it will not happen again.
What happened to your face?
What happened to your face?
I knew it. Kids, children. This boy is a good actor. You can tell. It's very descriptive.
Did you draw the short straw today, Trevor?
What? He thought it was the children that sent him. The guy is very sensitive about it, but I would have thought that if he's able to show his face in public, he would have sorted through the emotional baggage that came with, not the baggage, but the pains that came with suffering a facial burn, right? But clearly he still hasn't healed that part of him. Face might have...
He's not coming back. Now get out of here.
Please come out, Jerry.
So sad. Oh my gosh.
Trevor.
What did he put on the paper? Let me see. What do you think he put there on the paper? Do you think he showed him where he put his name as the number 2, or...
Have you lived in Vegas your whole life?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he gave me a note from you.
God, that's horrible. He's been so weak. I didn't mean you.
Oh, no explanation required. I'll
I
go.
didn't mean you.
No, you don't have to
Wait,
elaborate
it's
on
not
what you meant.
personal.
It's all right. I'm used to this.
Would you stop? Didn't realize how much Trevor likes you. Why did you come here? Why didn't you just tell me to come to the school?
I behaved like a
An asshole?
dickhead.
Oh, I like that. I made all this food. I really don't know who else to talk to about him.
Why do you think Trevor stopped talking to you? 7th grade is difficult, but he seems very happy at school.
No, I'm not doing a bunch of skanky guys instead of spending time with my son, okay?
That's not what he said.
I got 2 jobs.
Mrs. McKinney, do you think there might be something, okay, you know, I'm going to have to consult my spirit guides here because you tell me that Trevor's withholding from you, but you won't tell me anything specific, and you still want me to sit here and divine why. Yes.
Oh, maybe
Think
he
you could
likes
stop
words.
rubbing my nose in it? He doesn't live here anymore. I don't know where he is.
You're not supposed to date for a year.
Date.
No, I'm Trevor's teacher.
It isn't.
We're having a conference.
Your mom should have words with you, sir. There are boundaries you shouldn't cross. Like hooking up your mom without letting her know.
What were you doing? Just standing at the door listening to everything? This whole thing was embarrassing.
Something good, and you don't even know it. You're just waiting for him to come back.
I say it. I mean it. I mean
Not
it
when
now.
he's around. When he's around, you don't care what happens. I hate the way you are. I hate that you're my mother.
Oh my God. And he's left. And he emptied the package.
You said that an hour ago. If I had a car, I'd be out looking for him!
I believe some people refer to that as in recovery.
I would be as sorry about anything as I am for what I did. I wanted to, but I didn't. And I know you don't want to hear any more promises. If you can be with me on this, if you can think it, try a little bit, and I'll try.
The teacher was so mad at that pedophile. You know, that's what he was, right? The one that touched his cheek. Let's pause here because I'm about to break down in tears and I need a moment. You see, the thing is, as an adult, I can have some sort of compassion and understanding for the mother and what she's going through. But it's not Trevor's place to be the adult in that relationship. He was well within his right to have said everything he said. He didn't have to hold back. He didn't have to be prim and proper. He didn't have to be controlled. He's a child. He's a child. He's entitled to his feelings. He's entitled to have that explosion. He's entitled to let it rip, say everything. A drunk smells. They don't clean up their house. They forget to have their own bath. She's coming from a club with the cigar, the smoke, the sweat, everything. How many times have you seen that woman shower? That's by the side. She comes home, she drinks, she's drunk. He's eating cereal. The plates, the dishes probably are not washed. You can see the house. It looks dingy and dirty. She said, I hate the way you smell. I hate the way you look. She always has bags around her eyes. Her hair is never really combed right. She's in hot pants and skirts. She's not dressing, not hot pants per se, but you know, she's not dressed. She has a nice body. That goes without saying. She has a nice body. She's a beautiful woman. But when you have a son who is telling you, like, he is tired of seeing that. No one wants to see their mom in a crop top and with their navels showing and coming into school. No one wants to see their mom sprawled out, drunk almost every night, smelling funny, sweat, cigar. Nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants to come home from school and by dinner there is not a hot meal. Yes, she's working, but whose fault is that? Whose fault is it? All parents work. They are supposed to work to provide for their children. There has to be a balance to pay these bills that they're paying. It is not his place to shoulder that burden that she is thrusting upon him. So when in that moment he said everything, he let it rip. I felt bad for her. And I said, listen, he has to let it out. He has to let it out. What is he supposed to do? Contain it, hold it in, control it at what, 11 years old? You at almost 40, you can't control or contain your alcohol intake. You can't make a plan and stick to it. Your your sobriety coach is checking up on you. You're not keeping your appointments. You're screaming at teachers with regards to the assignments. You're not even having full conversations to understand what your child is going through because you're in your own moment. It's a cycle. When I have compassion for her, I must show that same compassion to her son. Because he didn't ask for this. He didn't ask to be the boy with a drunk mom. He didn't ask for that situation. Poverty is one thing. Or poverty and alcoholism with all the stress it comes to is completely different. There are parents who are poor, but they are present. Do you understand? Okay, we might miss a few meals here and there, but they're helping you with your assignments. They're taking you to school, walking you back, leaving work, doing the best that they can, not dealing with this. And she has her own trauma because something must have spurred that alcohol intake where she became reckless and it turned into what it is, the situation, right? And I understand. But at this point, there's a child involved. And for me, as a mom, child is up here. It takes preeminence over everything. It takes a child is up here because they deserve the protection. She's even lucky she has a boy that isn't trying to like stab her in her sleep. That this one is just focused on how to make the world a better place. You know what I mean? He's doing his part. He's getting good grades. He's participating in school. He's going home to school. He's trying. He comes back from school. He's climbing his ladder with his short legs, trying to make himself toast. Do you understand? He could be doing drugs too. He could be jumping in and out of motels, trying to something. Look at how that split second, if she didn't go out to look for her son, there was a man lurking, waiting for him as he was counting his pennies, thinking of how to spread his butt cheeks. Like, this is the world. This is the reality. This is reality that we're dealing with here. And I can't take her side. I really can't. I love that she was open and transparent with him and transparent with her struggles. But I also need for parents to allow their children be children. Go seek a therapist. Go seek a therapist. Like, I understand you want him to be by your side, but if it's not in his best interest, and maybe his father somewhere, I don't think the father that she was speaking about is responsible. So, no, but maybe she has a mom, a grandparent, or someone that can watch him while she recovers. You know? Thank goodness for this teacher. Thank goodness for someone who, you know, we all need someone. We all need someone. And that brings me now to the mother's side of finding an adult who isn't, like she was saying in the car, all her friends are alcoholics. I understand that, but I love the refreshing element of having this teacher who has, I wouldn't say he has his ducks in a row, but I would say that at least he's got a good head on his shoulder. I think he has his own problem that we might see later in the end because of this whole scarring thing. I think it will be revealed later because I can tell that he's very sensitive about it, as he should. We all have our hunchbacks. We all have our skeletons. We are all going through something. So I love that emotional dynamic, and I just wanted to make a case for some because I feel some people might be like, oh, he was too rude, he deserved the slap. No. And let me tell you something about hitting kids. You are doing it because you feel you can overpower them. If that boy was yay high, like I told you, my 10-year-old is taller than, my 11-year-old is taller than me now. And I'm 5'6". He is taller than me. Imagine if that boy was to go into building, and I decide to smack him one day, and he decides to lose his mind, and what would happen? So the thing is that she took, that's why I don't like physical, I don't hit my kids. I don't like it because I feel like in doing that, you're telling them because you're stronger, this is what I can do to you. And that's not the mentality I want them to have. Because if when I'm old and I'm 60 and he's 30 something or, 40 something, I wouldn't want him to yank me around just because he can. So I must respect his physical being so that when the strength is reversed and he's now the strong one, he will respect my physical being. Like I remember seeing something like my dad and my grandma did. My grandma at 60s. I think my dad was 45 and my grandma was at 60 something too, and she was like, go get me something in our presence, and I was there. My daddy was like, pretentiously fuming like he would if he was a teenager, and she was like, I will smack you. Are you talking to me? And she just smacked my daddy, and my dad burst out laughing because you see, it was a play. Of course, she spanked him as a child to correct him, but now that little smack isn't going to do anything to him. It's not going to have any physical harm, and it's a playful thing. What the point I'm trying to make is that parents have to realize that you're getting older, and what you teach your children. My father didn't go back, I won't beat you. No, is he crazy? Do you lose your mind? There must be restraint in how you exert your physical power and prowess over your kids. I'm not saying don't, teach them right from wrong. Tell them, well, of course, there are things you yank them to pull. No, but you mustn't. That whole smacking him to silence him, she did it because he was that yay high. If he was a full-blown man capable of giving you back, I think the thoughts, she would have had a lot more composure, because we didn't see her trying to smack the man who came into her house. Did we? We saw her pull out it because of the strength dynamic in the situation. So that's a different story. But I just wanted to say that I do believe in the rule, sparing the rod and spoiling the child. But I also believe in giving your children respect. Respect, teaching them, it's a mind thing. Teaching them respect first in the head. Let them be aware that this is a body and they should respect the aura of every human being with their words and with their acts. That's how I want to teach them. And fortunately, I have raised boys who I've noticed that are not, aggressively. Although they said recently they've been telling me they want to go into boxing. I deviate.
You're still here?
Kids, they either hitchhike or they take a bus. Dan, I'm
Wait,
happy.
God damn, I want to thank you. Listen, I was wondering, do you want to come back here sometime?
Yes, dinner. He's going to think it's charity. Wait, don't.
Not entirely sure that would be appropriate.
Not appropriate.
Okay. I understand.
Good night.
No, it's like 3 favors, player. You gotta do 3. Yo, you gonna put this on TV?
But how did you come up with an idea like that?
Like, boom! Like, the whole shit could be, like, better. Are listening to me? People are staying clean.
Somebody else is saying that Pay It Forward was their idea.
Yo, dog, she a lying-ass bitch, man. I'm telling you. She's a lying bitch. She got your head. I'm telling you.
Okay. Hey, she makes a pretty good case, though, Sid.
Oh, man, that old crusty bag lady? I'm telling you, man, this is all from me. All from my heart, dog.
Okay, she said, Sydney, right? Listen to me. It doesn't matter if you got it from the old lady or not, because you're the one paying.
Like a little carrot for the mouse and shit.
If I can make it so your parole comes up next month.
Did you know I worked here? You just dropped in for a little game of craps? Yeah, they got
coffee.
Good pancakes. I get off in an hour.
Oh, really? We could, if you want to.
No, I am not stalking the governor, Jordy.
It's pissing him off.
Oh, is that why I got the bounce? You won't talk? Animal droppings? That can't be right, can it? Friends in high places had me kill it, but ever since I got fired, I'm really not feeling, massage for a friend of mine's parole date. That's it.
If you're late, he'll think it means you don't respect him.
You smell horrible.
No, you don't. No, you
I smell like a rose or something.
Oh, and don't interrupt him when he's in the middle of a sentence. He doesn't like that either.
No, I'm not wearing those. They're way too sexy.
You're too late. You owe him.
You owe him.
Might be another hour late.
Mom, I gotta call. Yeah.
Great.
Okay, Mom. Okay, Mom. Okay, you have to go. Yeah. I love you. Love you too, Mom. I respect you.
You're right on time.
I'm sorry.
So, I was just minding my own. Brother wasn't doing nothing to nobody. I mean, I was just on my way to church.
That's church, man.
Swinging one by one, like, nigga, take that. Bah, 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 like Ali on.
Stop it right now.
All 5 of them got up and started chasing me, man. They're like, we gonna kill you.
Hey! You in trouble?
And you think I'm going for your dried up, crusty ass?
Hey, not in my car.
Hey.
I paid it forward for a hophead son of a...
Are you gonna tell me? Hey.
Her car in Las Vegas tells you about pay it forward, right?
Yo, she ain't want to, man, but you know, her brother wouldn't stop until she let it out.
Okay, but what I want to know, Sydney, what I really want to know is why? Why did you pay it forward?
Because don't nobody tell me what I can.
So has he kissed you? No. You can't really want to, or he would have. Haven't you ever gotten to know somebody before you went to bed with them? That bad? It's pathetic.
Do you want to come in?
I can't.
I accept
No,
you.
I don't mean I can't.
What do you mean?
It's okay to say you don't like me that way.
How could you ever think that?
So then what? What is it then? Wow. And the music is so good. Ooh, the music is right. What is it?
What is it?
I don't like it when they do this in the movies. It makes me feel very uncomfortable. It puts things in my head. I begin to think the things.
You're spending $300 to go to Vegas and find an old lady so you can sell a story for $300.
It's a news magazine feature, Michelle, all right? It's not something you wipe your ass with.
You have such a lovely way of expressing yourself.
Hey, do me a favor. Don't change the locks on me, okay?
Huh.
No. Because I don't talk like you. I haven't read the stuff you read.
You know, words are all I have.
Why? Whatever happened to you, you look good to me.
Never been here before.
What?
Okay, so
Oh, he hasn't made love since he had his burn.
bad things have happened to me, okay? I can't take my shirt off with a guy without 5 beers in me, but I want that with you. More than I'm scared, I want that.
My life is familiar. My life is... It's a routine, and as long as I have that, yes, it's what I
I
want.
don't believe you. Something's been offered to you here, and you don't want it. Maybe you're scared to get rejected. Well, I can't reject you. You're too quick for me.
That's a good line.
Hey, what do you want? Give me that. My eyes was red. Stop, help me. Oh, no one's gonna help me. Stop.
Come here. Yeah, let's hang out.
You cut my class.
Neither does she. I was gonna help Adam.
No, you didn't. You didn't let him get beat. It happened. Trevor, sometimes there's nothing we can do. Trevor, I'm not chicken.
Something's gonna happen, then it'll be too late.
Your dad.
Hey, who will come? Your dad will come back?
You'll hurt
Will it
her.
hurt her?
Not if someone's there.
It's so much to ask of him right now. He's not ready to... He has his own issues.
Work. Look at me. I'm proud of you. I'm grading you on the effort, not the result.
I just wanted to see if the world would really change.
Sorry.
Come in.
Trevor.
I'm his teacher.
Now you have to pay it forward too. So stay.
No, I
stay.
can't.
My
You
mom will make you
misunderstand. I have a whole
breakfast. She
schedule
makes
that you don't
great
know
eggs.
about.
Don't be a stranger.
God, Trevor.
Do you like him?
Go away. I'm not gonna hurt you, lady. Hey, what are you doing? I'm not gonna hurt you.
What do you care?
Just yank her back.
And then I saw you and
For God's
Come on, tell me. Why are you not worth it? Are you kidding me? You think I live at the Ritz? Save my life.
Oh, that's so touching. Save my life. That is such a beautiful line. There's so many beautiful lines in this movie.
Slow motion.
Thucydides on the development of cotton farms.
Hi, Arlen.
His dad? John Bon Jovi is his dad? Why does he get to stay the night in her house?
But I did it.
You did
You
what?
did what? You quit
I knew I
drugs?
couldn't come back to this house unless I was sober.
Where you been?
What does it matter? Can you just stop for a minute? Please?
Hi.
God.
I feel like I gotta give him a chance.
To take Trevor to some ball games, do some real daddy things with him?
Yeah. What are you talking about? He never touched Trevor.
He only took it out on you. That's so much better.
He never meant to hit me. We were drunk.
Christ! What is it with women like you? That it will stop?
Trevor never went through that.
How do you know what Trevor went through? I know what I'm talking about, Arlene. My father got on his knees and begged my mother, and my mother, she always took him back. I never understood it. She'd cover the bruises and the cuts, and she'd take him back. You said you wanted to know what happened to me. Now ask me.
I don't like this.
Did he hurt you, Eugene? Ask me.
Now ask me what happened that night. What happened that night you came back? I'm telling her, I'm screaming for her to come out. I'm telling her she doesn't have to take it anymore. She really doesn't. She can come with me now. I don't even see it coming. He hits me in the side of the head with a 2x4, and I'm bleeding from my ear. And then he's dragging me. He's dragging me behind the house and into the garage. And then he's gone. A minute, 5 minutes, I don't know. And then he's back and he's wetting me down. He's wetting me down, and I don't understand. I don't understand why water should smell so bad.
Oh, he burnt you. Jesus. Jesus. Jesus.
And he lights a match.
Oh, jeez. Hate?
Satisfaction.
Just tell me how you're gonna stop it happening to Trevor.
Oh, goodness. Goodness. Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Hey. What are you putting in my... I'm gonna make him talk to you. Go get a job. You've been drinking.
Kiss me.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop. Like
Don't tell me to love to another. Such it.
like that.
Anybody.
You know, I like you a whole lot better when you had a few drinks in you.
I think I made a mistake.
Only a night let your heart out to ride.
You just came across the boy who started the whole thing. You almost knocked him down.
Carefully. Very nice.
But I thought you still might.
And when I find something worthy of
I know
paying
somebody
for
who needs something.
So you do not know what you're asking.
Give her another chance. If you help my mom, even if you're still mad at her, if you helped her in a way nobody else could.
Did she ask you to come and talk to
No,
me
she
about
thinks
this?
you'll never forgive her. But I still think you could. If you wanted to do something really huge.
Trevor, she made her choice.
She said she made a mistake.
I will always care about you, always.
Yeah. You're my teacher. They pay you too.
You got it?
Yeah.
Places.
Oh my God.
Hi, Mom.
I drive by your house.
I know. I want to try to do something. What happened to me when you weren't looking?
These Do you hear that? How she breathes. It's like...
You can't live with me? No. You gotta be sober even if it's just for 2 hours.
Yeah, I can do that. Why'd you do this, Arlie? She told me I had to do something big.
Happy birthday to you.
Or it won't come true. Can I have some napkins? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, wicked.
Hi, Mrs. McKinney. I'm Chris Chandler. I'm a reporter. I was wondering if I could have a moment of your time. I'm doing a story about it.
No, you can't. That's private.
Okay, Mrs.
My
McKinney.
son-
Pay it forward. The movement, it's reached L.A., Mrs. McKinney. There you go. Up here, please, sir. Just like you're getting. Hi, I'm Chris Chandler, and I'm joined today by a very unusual 7th grader.
I guess, I mean, I got an A in social studies, but nothing really happened. My mom stuff worked, and that's why I paid forward in all those places. I mean, the world's not exactly so used to things the way they are, even if they're bad.
Harley, please don't let me stay trapped in here forever.
Let me go! Stop it! Stop it! I
I think so wants to do something. Oh my God. Go help him.
Hey! Let me go!
Leave him alone. Leave him alone. Jesus! 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 Hey! Please, please. Please, doctor, please. Oh, Jesus. Oh.
What do they do? To protect him, because...
Is that what you want for your birthday? Everybody to pay it forward?
I already blew out my candles.
I can't even. I can't even. I don't want to. Oh, my heart is broken. I don't even want to think of her son. The one time he decided to stand up for his friend. Oh my goodness, my heart is broken. Oh my God, my heart is broken. Oh my God, I can't. Oh, look at the boy. Look at the boy he was trying to help. Oh. Look at the cars coming in. Look at that. Oh, I didn't expect it to end this way. Oh no. I didn't expect it to end this way. I didn't expect it to end this way at all. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. This is so sad. So sad. So sad. And you know how sometimes it isn't the people that you think would, the people who invent things to make the world a better place, they never really get to enjoy the pleasures of their creation. You know what I mean? They never really get to, you see grandparents who worked so hard to provide for their children and their children's children, and they never got to enjoy the wealth that they left for the next generation because they were so busy working. How is it that in the moment he found his voice and found the courage to fight for that, that was the day he died? How is it that he got the chance to be interviewed because he could have died at any time if the interviewer, the person who went, traveled, if he didn't travel in the time when he was rushing on and telling his girlfriend, please, he would have missed that incident. Do you understand? He would have missed the opportunity to interview him, and Trevor might have, come to school, passed on. And by the time he came, they were like, oh, this boy had been stabbed. Or maybe not. Maybe his courage really came to fruition because of that interview. Maybe that interview was what gave him say, oh my God, I'm really making a difference by moving this pay forward, and it gave him that burst. Who knows? Who knows how the tide would have made things work out? Do you understand what I'm saying? The interview might have been the thing that gave him that extra push, because prior to the interview, he wasn't doing it. He wasn't doing it. He was doing it on a smaller scale, but not physically. And you could see that he was fighting, like he was holding his own. What a beautiful story for Christmas. What a beautiful story for this season. And it truly takes courage, you know, the ability to forgive people. I'm currently struggling with it. I'm usually the easy-go-lucky, you know, just easy kind, trying not to get anything. But something happened recently that I've just been wrestling with, right? And I'm trying my best, and seeing how Arlene was able to forgive her mom, you know, for something that was even worse than what I'm experiencing. At least mine I can fix. But this, you know, this was deep for Arlene. The thing she was talking about, it had ruined so much for her. And she was still able to forgive her mom. So it's a beautiful story. Thank you, Stephanie, for sharing it with me. And the actors were incredible too. You know, very, very real. The funniest part was the guy in the hospital where he was give her air and his brother was gone. And he went to jail. Oh my God. Just be kind. Be kind. You know, I always said that. I have this quote in the beginning of my music channel. I was like, kindness is the new currency. It's the best kind. It's the best kind of currency. All right. Don't forget to subscribe, my darlings. Thank you for watching. On to the next.